I want to talk about a major issue, but I don't want to get stuck in the same rut. So let me bring in my friend, Riaz Patel. He hates the labels, and so do I, because I hate the labels that, I have. You're progressive, gay, Muslim, immigrant.
Left-handed.
Well, I am too. Hollywood producer.
Yes.
And there's no reason we should be friends.
No, because of your labels. You are a conservative, anti-gay, anti-minority.
So you know what's amazing about that is those labels that I gave you were actual things, a part of you. Almost everything you said about me was not true.
Well, I was saying, but I'm thinking about before we met.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about before we met what I came in thinking you were.
Right. And we became good friends, and we still disagree on stuff.
Many things.
But we're good friends.
When we met, things that you have said changed the way I see the country, the world, and I think there's real importance in having friends, having relationships with people who think completely differently from you.
Because we are in this situation now where it's us versus them.
Yes.
And there is no them.
There shouldn't be, because I think it's us versus the problem. Right. Whatever the problems are, it's all of us on one side. But the more we demonize each other, the more it feels like we're against each other.
And there's no nuance. There's no nuance. It's either I'm absolutely right and you're absolutely wrong, or, you're thinking that about me. And this is kind of why we wanted to do this podcast.
So the premise is simple. Can we look at the things that divide us in a way that, from a different angle, maybe a more human perspective, a more personal perspective that allows us to see the connections?
So I gave you the impossible task. See if you can have a reasonable conversation with people on all sides about guns.
Guns, this constant gun debate. And the reason we chose guns, because it seems like a funny topic for the first one, is that inspired by all these school shootings that have been happening, we all want the same thing. We don't want the children to be harmed. Yeah. So knowing we all want the same goal, how do we work together to achieve that goal? And so this journey of exploring how do real Americans engage with each other, this whole thing started with the simplest sounds, because you're a father and I'm a father. And so this whole thing started with these little voices.
Daddy, it's raining. Umbrella.
That's Zara, who's 2, pointing out that it's raining and that I need an umbrella. Tenzing, her little brother, is 1 and agrees. Generally speaking, I am a liberal. So this is the sound that the children of a liberal make as they eat pieces of French toast before school. And this is the sound that the children of conservatives make as they eat their breakfast. Soon our kids will intermingle and mix as we take them to school.
Hi, Sarah. Hello.
And as they all say their highs, I say my goodbye. And sometimes, not every time, but sometimes when I leave, I think that thought. Please don't let anything bad happen here. A thought I'm sure all parents have from time to time.